own mother is looking at me as if I completely baffle her mind with my looks, my height, and my hair. To say I have frizzy hair is an understatement. It's kinky, more pubic than cranial, and whitish blonde, breaking off easily like hay. My skin is fair, and while some call this creamy, it can look downright deathly when I'm serious, which is, well, all the time. Also, there's a slight bump of cartilage along the top of my nose, but my eyes are cornflower blue, like my mother's. I'm told that's my best feature. Eugenia Phelan, also known as Skeeter, is a surprisingly tall 22-year-old, fresh out of college daughter of a plantation owner. After returning from her years away at Ole Miss, she finds that her views on segregation have changed. With the help of Abilene, many other of Jackson, Mississippi's African-American domestic maids, her dreams of becoming a writer come true when she gathers stories from each maid telling her point of view about working for white families and raising their children. The book does not have a good description of Abilene's appearance, except that she has glasses, wears a white uniform with stockings, and a gold cross to work 6 days a week, and that all the white ladies give her their old clothes. Abilene Clark, a 53-year-old domestic maid, is a large contributor to the Help. After her son's death, she finds a bitter seed planted within her. Abilene has raised 17 white babies and was raising 2 more during the duration of the Help. She was the first maid to contribute her story to the book and also helps to convince other maids to contribute their stories too.
Minnie's short and big, got shiny black curls. She's sitting with her legs splayed, the thick arms crossed. She's 17 years younger than I am. Minnie could probably lift this bus over the top of her head if she wanted to. Old lady like me is lucky to have her as a friend.
Minnie Jackson is a very stout maid. Her cooking is described as impeccable. Minnie has 5 children to bring up and is married to an abusive husband. Although Minnie is described as one of the strongest people in the Help, Abilene knows that she also has a very sensitive and vulnerable side. Minnie is a very feisty woman, but will also protect the ones she cares about no matter what. Miss Hilly got a round face and dark brown hair and a beehive. Her skin be olive color with freckles and moles. She wear a lot of red plaid. She getting heavy in the bottom.
Hilly Holbrook is the main antagonist of the Help. She's a very snobby and racist woman who feels that blacks are so unsanitary and disease-ridden that it is necessary for each white family in Jackson to have a separate bathroom for their Help.
Hey y'all, setting of the story is Jackson, Mississippi, early to mid 1960s.
Muddy water, Mississippi, blessed Graceland whispers to me. Carry on, sweet southern comfort, carry on.
The exposition of the story of the Help tells of how the story takes place in Jackson, Mississippi, when a young girl returns from college and goes for her dreams of being a writer. The exposition also includes a brief description of most of the characters.
In the rising actions of the story, Skeeter returns from Ole Miss after applying for a job in New York. She gets a job at the local newspaper for the Miss Smyrna column while wanting to hear back from New York. Skeeter has to talk to Abilene for advice on the column since she has no idea how to answer the questions asked, and they soon become very close. Then after hearing back from New York, Skeeter convinces Abilene to help start writing the book, and Minnie soon becomes involved too. Something unexpected happens to make the other maids want to help with the book too.
During the climax of the book, the Help is published and advertised on many talk shows. When others in town start to read the book, many begin to think it's about Jackson. After Hilly reads the book and starts to think that maybe Skeeter wrote it, Skeeter gets shunned by the League members.
In the following action of the book, to keep her secret safe, Hilly tells people the book isn't about Jackson, but most people figure it out anyway. Eventually, people start to see Hilly for who she really is and stand up to her. At the end of the book, during the resolution, Abilene has something very unexpected happen to her. Minnie makes a decision for the good of her and her children, and Skeeter achieves her highest dreams of becoming a writer. The Help has a conflict of racial discrimination. This conflict is shown throughout the book when Hilly and the other League members treat the Help like they are not human beings worthy of respect. This conflict is also shown when black members in the community are injured severely throughout the book.
The racist community of Jackson believes the false stereotypes that they hear about the African American race. Some of the stereotypes include that African Americans are lazy, dirty, carry diseases, and are less intelligent and valuable than whites. Because of the racial discrimination within the community, the people involved with the writing of the book had to hide the fact that they were associated with the book. They even had to use fake names within the book. The main theme in The Help is do not restrict or judge people on just how they look or what society says. This proves true because even though Abilene and the rest of the contributors to the book were black, they proved to tell their stories great for the book.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, really, really, really wanna zig a zig. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
Make it last forever.